We're closing a book on the regular season, the Big Three. Time to get busy with the postseason. 4 teams heading to Tampa Bay for the semifinals with the three-headed monsters, Power, the Aliens, and the defending champs when it comes to the Trilogy. Coming into the postseason after a 6-2 record, along with some momentum there from that dub against the Killer Threes to close out the regular season after that win with 6 wins on the docket and only 2 L's this year. Taking a look at the playoffs coming this weekend at 3:30 Eastern Time on CBS and Paramount Plus. Trilogy begin their chance at a repeat versus the Aliens in that first game. And then Power taking on the three-headed monster as well in that second game between the two. You can see the lines. Interesting to see how this pans out. By the way, 2 teams will advance to the championship round heading to the ATL. All right, time to welcome in the mastermind pulling all the strings when it comes to the Big Three, the man himself, Ice Cube, here on HQ. And we got to talk about it because we spoke before the season started. And I'm curious, now that we've gotten through the regular season, what was your takeaway in year 5 for you in the league?
Oh, the best competition of the whole history of the league. You know, each year we see, athletes come in ready to go, know what to expect. They understand the Big Three style of play. And so as you see, the competition is just getting better and better, more parity. And so it's exactly what I had hoped for at this stage in the Big Three, is that the athletes are now understanding what's asked of them and how hard they got to play.
You mentioned competition. We both know postseason is a different beast on any level when it comes to hoops. Want to take a look at these 2 games, of course. Started with defending champs there in Trilogy, taking on the Aliens. What do you expect from that matchup?
Hard-fought matchup. The Aliens is one of the teams that beat Trilogy this year. It was a very physical game. So the Aliens come in with a little confidence. Trilogy come in, they got to batten down the hatches a little bit. They've been playing excellent team ball. And so we're going to see if the Aliens can pull it off and make it to the championship, or is Trilogy going for a back-to-back and actually being a 3-time champ in the league.
All right, the second game there, the three-headed monsters taking on the Power as well. 2 teams at the top of that bracket for you.
Yeah, three-headed monsters, they've been in the playoffs all 5 years of the Big Three history. And so they haven't won the championship. They lost twice to Trilogy. So they have a lot to prove. Power, led by Glenn Rice Jr., coached by Nancy Lieberman. They won the championship in 2018, so they have pedigree. So we'll see if they can pull it off. Katino Mobley is their leader, and we'll see him and Rashard Lewis go at it and see if Three-Headed Monsters can get back to the championship and win it this time.
We will be in tap to see how those 4 teams, once we get down to 2, to the ATL. But before I let you go here, what's next for the Big Three? Because I know every year you're trying to elevate the level of competition, the also fan base as well. What's next for Big Three? I know we're still in the postseason, but what can we see in the coming future?
I would love to expand the league. If we get in a position where we can go to 16 teams, that would be, great. I think that's exactly what the doctor ordered. We leave so many great athletes on the sideline because of, a numbers game. And it would be great to have teams for those guys to be able to play on. So, we would love to grow, work in the off season to make the product better. We didn't travel from city to city this year like we've been doing before the pandemic. So we're going to get back to that, hopefully going to, 10, 12, 14 cities next year and just get this thing back rolling where we was pre-pandemic.
All right, chance we can get some tickets to the championship game. Could you send them down here to Fort Lauderdale? Is that possible? Just out of curiosity.
I got you, baby. You know what I mean? Come on through, man. I had you with your foot on the wood if you come through. So
right.
Come on with it.
All right, appreciate it as always. The legend himself, Ice Cube, the man in front when it comes to the Big Three. Appreciate it. Can't wait to see how it plans out this weekend there in Tampa. Taking a look at those games on tap when it comes to playoffs. We got two for you here. Starting with the Trilogy, trying to repeat, taking on the A-Lens. You heard Ice Cube there. They actually beat Trilogy, the only team to do so this season. That one at 3:30, and then you got the Power Three-Headed Monsters as well, trying to get to that championship, which is set in Atlanta. But everything starts there in Tampa Bay this weekend on Sunday on CBS and Paramount+.
Do you want a sports network that delivers everything that matters about the game? The highlights, the picks, the instant analysis, no yelling, no fake debates, no politics. Hit the subscribe button and never miss a moment.